Ah, yes, you are live with pop artist Perry Milou. This is my contemporary classic pop fusion free art lesson. Let me say that again. Contemporary classic pop fusion free art lesson. And this is a real brush in my hand. First of all, this brush is 22 inches long. I'm going to try and paint with it. I've never painted with a brush this long. We're going to try and paint with this. This is a very exciting lesson we're going to do right here. We're going to combine a classical motif with something that's contemporary and in pop culture. So what I was thinking this morning after I came into the studio and saw a bowl of real goldfish was Matisse painted goldfish. So we have here a color copy representation of one of Matisse's masterpieces of the goldfish still life, and next to it we have what in the early 80s became a huge smash sensation advertising campaign of Absolute Vodka. Now you're going to see how I blend these two together in this pop art lesson. I'm going to teach you how to paint gesturally with some burnt siennas and umbers, which are great ground colors, and we're going to attack this pretty quickly. So Matisse meets Absolute Matisse, hence. Now we're going to see if this brush works. We're using linseed oil, and we're firing away into some burnt sienna. I feel like I'm playing beat the clock. Let's see what this distance feels like. Hey, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I draw with shapes quickly, and this could wind up being the bowl where the fish are, but in Matisse's painting, that is, that's going to wind up being something else. So we're just trying to create what Matisse had in his still life. Some leaves. Look at that. These go off the canvas. These are like lily pads. It must have been great to live in the time Matisse did. So I'm really drawing right now with paint. I don't sketch, I don't draw with pencils. I'm very gestural. That's what this brush is allowing me to do. These look like some roses or some flowers down here. They're popping off the canvas. And that's what this brush is helping me with. Big move. Table. 23 inches, this will teach you to stay back on your art. And get a workout. Some more of these leaves, flowers. You can see I'm very gestural. I'm sketching. This is raw linen, not raw linen, excuse me, gessoed linen I'm working with, so I'm not using a whole lot of paint right now. I'm just trying to sketch. We'll scumble later. This is this really cool chair rail that comes in here. That's part of famous composition of his painting. Okay, now here's where the fun begins. Absolute bottle is going to become the goldfish vase. So now I'm coming back up here and I'm finding that shape. A rectangle. I draw with shapes. Another rectangle. What else do I see? A cylinder. An oval. This is the way you would teach a young child to draw or paint geometrically, and it's still the way I do today. Okay, this is going to come down. Now it's always better to make something large than small. So I'm going large, I could always pare it down. I want this absolute bottle to fit perfectly on the Matisse table. I'm going to even go a little bigger here. Now I'm going to add a little blue to this so it shows up a little better for the viewer. There we go. Okay, now we can see the composition starting to come into play a little bit. I'm going to put this brush down a little bit because I'm not used to it yet, to be honest with you. I'm going to be able to do more damage with something a little smaller. There we go. Okay, I'm finding the lid. I think Matisse is rolling around somewhere in the dirt. Topography. I'm laying in some lines so I can figure out how I want to get these words on here really nice. That classic Absolute bottle had the blue text before they started going to flavors, and they changed the colors of them now. So let's see. I'm just going to gesture this in. Let's see how good I am laying this out. Not bad. You can see I'm already making adjustments in the spacing. And it's not going to say vodka. It's going to say Matisse. Well, let's check the paint to see how we spell that. M-A-T-I-S-S-E. Okay, this is the underpainting, so this is a wash, so we're not getting caught up in details yet. Okay, now I still have to find out where the water level is. There it is, perfect. Is this a meniscus? I forget what this is called. Might be. We're going to bring that text back over later on. Okay, now fish. Very easy. There's one. They're basic, easy shapes. Now I have a really secret, fantastic ending to this project, but if you get the DVD, you're going to find out what the surprise is. It involves food. Okay, the fish are in. So pretty much that's the layout right now. Okay, Absolute Matisse, there's the fish. You know the classic composition of his painting. Now we have some more time here, so we're going to fire in some color. Let's see if we can get the bottle, the table fired in here. It's an interesting pink. Now I'm scumbling in color. There's color dancing in the air right now. This is a drawing lesson, really, and it's a drawing lesson that's fun because of the subject and the concept that I chose. But I'm really teaching you how to underpaint, how to scumble in color, how to get rid of the negativity of the white canvas. That's what I'm accomplishing right now. I'm breaking down forms. Okay, green is obviously very bold in this painting. All the leaves. You know, if you ever added some red into your green, it really makes it lusher. Van Gogh was famous for that. Leaf. Bang. One. 2. We will refine later. Okay, we didn't draw this one first. Here's a big, beautiful one. And it comes right off the page. Scumbling in color. Back to my oil. Some more green. Nice and loose. We're putting in these really cool shapes that Matisse was famous for in his floral patterns, his backgrounds. I'm kind of looking all around his masterwork, and I'm just picking out any green that I see. That's actually supposed to be a rose, but it's winding up being a green one. Now there's some bluer green areas over here, so while I'm with the green, I'm going to go into that. And I'm doing almost a crosshatch. Boom, 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 boom. Let your paint sing. And obviously, the bottle being clear, some of these really pretty leaves are going to break into the atmosphere. We're going to cut around the signature seal of the bottle right here from Sweden. I think that's an important part of the absolute bottle motif. There's some leaves. They're connecting. They're falling in. What have we have here is another little famous flower. Look how easy. When your paint's nice and fluid and loose, that's real easy to work with. Quickly into some orange. Let's show some fish in this free art lesson. I'm still scumbling. I'm still using shapes. I'm really rubbing that paint in there. Variate your color. I just took some orange, now throw a little more red in it. Not every fish is the same color, is he? And actually the fact that I'm painting them nice and loose looks like they're moving. I prefer Italian tuna in oil. Now there are some fish up here, and they will get cut around the letters. So that's why it didn't matter that the letters were perfect from the get-go. Okay, this flower's got something going on orange down here. I'm picking through the orange. All right, good. Now, there's some more green in here. Going to a smaller brush. Oh, look at that. Now this is the bottom part that also has, look, I go right through that I went right through the fish to show you how the curvature of that's going to look. I'm not worried about that. I'll go over that later. I just wanted to get that line correct. That's drawing with paint, and that's not being afraid to attack the canvas. Now there's a lot going on here. There's a lot more to go on here with this painting. But you're going to come back. Hopefully you'll get one of the DVDs or the free art lessons, and you'll see the surprise ending to this piece, because it is pretty exciting. There's a lot of black in this painting too. If I could grab a a brush quickly, we could show you how that black's going to work. The black is actually going to be around the predominant background color. Scumbling. Scumbling is so much fun. It allows you to be free. It allows you to attack. Where's my black? There it is. And I want to get some yellow in here really quickly for you also. And here we go. Where's that yellow? The yellow is really important in this painting. That's all going to sit in here. We're going to try and cut in this word Matisse. And you see I use fresh color and things don't get muddy. Use new brushes, keep your oil clean, be bold, use fresh color. When you can blend with fresh color on your palette and your canvas, you're getting somewhere. Look at that. That's called the language of the brush. That's the water starting to dance around in there. I hope you enjoyed this free art lesson by American pop artist Perry Milou. Please check out my websites, perrymilou.com. Milo is spelled M-I-L-O-U, by the way, or milogallery.com. Please take a look at more of my DVDs, and there'll be plenty of free art lessons to come. Thanks a lot.